Dire team ban.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to CNB Esports Club up against No Viper. I'm your host, SB Revolution 5, joining you once again from the luxurious casting studio known as my dorm room. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. No, seriously, it's just my dorm room. Anyways, a big shout out to all the viewers out there, and it looks like we might be getting a much more interesting draft in game number 2.
Remaining.
We've already got a sniper pick for CNB, and you know that's, at the very least, interesting.
Reserve time.
Anyways, Tinker Earthshaker coming out at the start for No Viper. They actually do ban out the Kunkka. Possibly just because they know that that strat is moving around, and as powerful as that is, even if the enemy team hasn't practiced it, it is a very effective strat. But in the end, No Viper once again will pick up the the Viper, which I will say is rather surprising. There's been a Void ban as well as a Brew ban from CNB as well, and a Skywrath Respect ban, we could say, and a Razor ban from No Viper. They've actually banned out even more Push, DP, and Pogna among those, but CNB,
10 seconds remaining.
They can find a way, I'm sure. I can't remember if... No, they were not the ones we saw go Leshrac carry last evening.
Reserve time.
But they could easily pull it out, I think. It's a very well-known hero at the very least, so... And they do like to pick Shadow Demon from time to time as well. Disruptor is going to be picked up by them as well. So not a pushing hero per se, but a hero who can definitely have a big impact on team fights and prevent enemy push from going on. Looks like Ancient Apparition coming out for No Viper, so they're going full kind of global strat at the moment. May look for a Beastmaster as well. I wouldn't be surprised to see that get banned out by CNB though.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
And a Centaur Warrunner coming out for CNB. I really am wondering if Ned's going to be playing offlane again or not.
10 seconds remaining.
He has played offlane for them a little bit in the last couple games they've played. Of course, that's generally been with a stand-in, so... Clockwork and a Shaman ban out from them right now. A little surprised at the Clockwork ban. I'm wondering why. Sniper is a bit vulnerable to Clockwork, but definitely not hard countered by him, I'd say.
Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Anyways, Bristleback will be coming out for No Viper. I know, it is really a surprise to see No Viper picking up Viper. I mean, if you're going to call it that, at least don't pick that hero every single game. Especially if it's not one exciting to watch. Like, if it was no Ogre, and they always picked Ogre, I mean, nobody would complain, because Ogre's freaking awesome. In fact, CNB should pick Ogre right now. They really should. It would be so good here. I don't have any evidence to back that up, but I think it'd be good. And let's be honest, we'd like to watch it. It's going to be a Jakira, though. Another push hero, and you can't blame him for it anyway. Looks like Ned will actually be playing Lycan. with ADR on support again, I'm assuming. Or no, ADR is... What? Is ADR not with them? Yeah, we've got South American Rejects Poncho. Okay.
Prepare for battle.
Hopefully we'll actually get some music during the game this time. Looks like we are, though. Last time, all the music just stopped once we entered game, which is really weird. Anyways, and I do wonder one thing. Can you share? You can't share the music pack. Oh, that's a shame. So basically, no one is ever going to hear this music if they haven't got a compendium from 2014. And it's a shame, because it's a really good music. Anyways, big shout out to you guys in chat. Of course, I'm SP Revolution 5, going to be bringing you this great game number 2. Hopefully it'll be a bit more exciting than our first game. CNB looking to end it pretty quick, or possibly they might look to go 5-day gun madness. You never know. You really never know with them. Anyway, on the side of No Viper, who did not win your first match, we've got Tom on the Tinker. Excuse me. Tom on the Tinker. Didn't want to interrupt the foghorns there. Hybera will be on your Ancient Apparition. SS, Heart's Thace, and he'll be on your Earth Shaker. Pardal will be on your Viper once again. And last but not least, we have Garoto Savada on the bristleback, because he got bristles on his back. King RD will be mid on your Sniper. Klotz 22 will be up top on the Centaur Wool Runner. On the Jakiro, we've got South American Rejects Poncho. I'm assuming it's stand-in American Rejects here. Ashy will be their other stand-in on the Disruptor. And Ned will actually be playing safe lane carry on the Lycanthrope. No. And of course, I'm your host, SP Revolution 5. Last game was a bit of a stomp, to say the least. CNB tried to throw it away, but couldn't quite do it. And we're just going to see a bit of a slow start here. The try-v-try, I think it does favor CNB. Glimpse into Ice Path is very good. Not to mention that Ice Path, if they position it correctly, can really keep people in place. Also, Kinetic Field, being able to line up Macro Power and Ice Path later in the game. Ashley is going to get caught out right now. It looks like SS does get stunned up by that Ice Path, though. The other thing is, Ice Path is a very cheap spell. It's 35 mana less than Fissure, and has a pretty similar effect. Of course, you can't walk through Fissure, and you can actually walk through Ice Path sooner. But of course, if it's still up, it's going to stun you. And
a penny denied is a penny earned.
yeah. Guys, I do not know if I'm going to be playing Dota afterwards. I kind of want to go back and play more XCOM. Because I'm probably too tired to play Dota anyway. The sad thing is, I can't decide whether I want to restart XCOM or not. Because I kind of do, but I totally kind of don't at the same time. I think we might play Dota, though.
First Blood.
And First Blood is actually going to go over to Klotz 22. Sorry, I've got the wrong broadcast title here still, it looks like. Or do I? No, I don't. Okay. Excuse me for missing First Blood. I panicked when I saw the wrong broadcast title up. But, Clutch 22 did manage to take down, or get taken down by the Bristleback, and then return a kill for himself afterwards. Of course, that's going to favor the Bristleback, because he at least got experience for the other thing, the kill. And Highbauer, he's going to get caught out right now. Viper actually taking down Nade. But we are going to see the Ancient Apparition go down in return. Jakiro going down as well, though. And King RD coming in. He wants to pick off the Earthshaker. And the body blocks from the Wolves are letting him do so. Pardow, he's going to get picked off as well. He actually gets glimpsed back. One more hit will do it. King RD with the haste rune and the double kill very early on in the game here. And suddenly, Sniper is good hero.
No good for you.
Big surprise there, I know. We actually do have Poncho getting caught out right now. He will get slowed down, taken down by Viper as well. Viper showing no discrimination between the winged enemies and the similar ones. Centaur actually managing to find some Tranquil Boots. Looks like an ulti from Sniper is going to go out on Tinker right now just to kind of nuke him on down. It's on a relatively low cooldown, only 20 seconds at level 1, and has an insane range as well. So, 2 or 3 of those, and Sniper can just take down the Tinker very quickly. We are going to see Centaur going ahead and moving out with a pretty big charge.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's
Marsh, you weren't on a planet far away. You were in Japan. But, or Joey, sorry.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Anyways, Sniper. Moving along right now. Sorry guys, I'm just a bit distracted at the moment, among other things. But gonna try to focus on the game and get through this one, because it should be a pretty good game nonetheless. We've got CNB with a slight kill advantage, and actually Jakiro, as I say that, is gonna get taken down under the tower to make that even kills for either side. He will not be TPing back in here. Instead, Sniper picking up a DD. And they've already taken down the mid tower as well, so this is going to kind of remove some of Tinker's control over the map. Of course, he will get safer farm back toward his tower, but it doesn't look like that tower is going to be standing very long. And he doesn't have the mana at this point in the game to keep spamming out March of the Machines and stop this push coming in. The Howl coming out from Lycan, and actually a Centaur charge coming in as well. They will glimpse him back, and he did. Sniper on a killing spree now. Tinker actually getting started on that Soul Ring, and I believe, I'm hoping that the rest of it's on the Courier, but it is not, actually. So after picking up another smoke, they want to be very active right now. King RD with a 7-minute Hand of Midas. Pretty decent farm from him as well. Not to mention he's also picked up a bottle and a full Aquila and Brutes before that. That's a lot of net worth for this point in the game, and you can see he's actually getting up there and starting to get close to doubling the net worth of Viper. Max Shrapnel is a really good build. People oftentimes say that like it's not a good build, like, oh, Max Shrapnel's so good. Well, I mean, it takes down towers. 33% of the damage to buildings, let's see. That's 150 damage to the tower at max level, about. Which means in about, I'm trying to do some quick math here, about 8 of those on the mid tower tier 1 will take it down. Maybe 9, to be exact. And actually, Garota Safada, he's going to get taken down by Disruptor. CNB are just 5-manning now. Like, they are not that concerned with getting levels and farm. Ned is going to sit back down here. He's just getting a Basilius and appears to me to be going straight into a Necrobook to push. CNB has places to go. They're busy guys. They can't just sit around and play Dota all night, guys. Come on.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Actually, Klotz is going to be able to pick off Parada here. He's glimpsed back and Macropyre committed there as well. Ashy will end up getting the kill. And Centaur, without even a Blink Dagger, is still doing just fine for himself. 2-1. And Tinker needs a lot of space to recover at this point, and he's only sitting on a Soul Ring, and they've already lost 2 towers. And CNB are not looking to stop anytime soon. Keep in mind, that's 2k gold for the team in 10 minutes, and now they can really start pushing. That's actually just happened in the last couple of minutes, so you can honestly say about 2k gold for the team in 5 minutes. Kiradi is possibly going to get caught out now, but a beautiful Ice Path from Jakiro is going to keep the team back. Disruptor setting up the perfect kinetic spiel, and that's going to be a kill for him and a kill for Sniper. And I thought King RD was done there, but the support's coming in and making plays happen.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Top tower continuing to be pressured. Sniper kind of slow sieging it here, but we'll do pretty well at that. Starting off with a Blade of Agility, going to be going into a Sanjin Yasha. Probably not, actually. Probably something more like a Manta style. Shrapnel now coming out now to try and slow them down. Sniper will end up falling here, though, to Viper. But, I mean, they've done some damage to this tower. They're going to need a lot for Tinker to come back. He needs Boots of Travel in the next 3 or 4 minutes. And I'm not entirely sure he's going to be able to get them. They don't have any ancient stacks at the moment. Our Sugar could be looking to make that happen, but probably just have to worry about this bot tower. It's an ugly game for CNB East, or for No Viper. They're not doing too well. And to be honest, they've been at the bottom of the bottom. Oh, hold that thought. We actually have Disruptor already taking down Bristleback. They've been at the bottom of our standings for quite a while now, with only 1 tie game out of their 3 2-game series. They still have to play Isurus, South American Rejects, and Young Prodigies. Young Prodigies probably being their best hope at grabbing a game again there. Seeing as Young Prodigies is pretty much tied for them, even though Young Prodigies has played 1 more game than they have at this point.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Now, however, they can still make it into playoffs. They just need to win those games, and Isurus, South American Rejects are not exactly easy teams to beat at this point.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
So that's going to be very, very tough for them. And keep in mind, it is next weekend that our
Dire's top tower is under attack.
finals are going to be going on Saturday and Sunday of next weekend. So be sure to get excited about that as well. Meanwhile, the top tower still under attack. Shrapnel continuing to come out, and actually, it looks like the tower will end up falling to King RD, who does have his Yasha complete. And a good chunk of gold in the bank as well. And as soon as he's done there, he's going to shift his sights and head toward that bot lane. By the way, guys, I am trying to do a little better with the camera control. I'm going to try to do this thing where I kind of follow a hero around for a bit, so honestly, I don't have to do the camera control for a little while. I can just kind of double click this, and as soon as he moves, the camera moves with him, giving us a decent view of the team fights, hopefully, so that I can continue to form my thoughts, because sometimes I just trail off when I'm having to focus too much on the camera. I don't know why you guys would even care about that, though. Let's just focus on the game. How about it? They are going to be going after Roche right now. AA ulti finally coming out and going to hit them all. And then rocket out from Tinker. Lycan or Centaur actually pick up the Aegis. Ned could be in trouble here. He actually will end up falling. That's a double kill for Tom. That's a full team wipe. Centaur's alive, but not for long. And just when I was saying they need a miracle to come back from this, they get a miracle. Holy crap.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Bristleback picking up a Mac. Tinker getting his boots of travel off of that. And this is a really big turning point in the match. I mean, you can see that gold graph just take a U-turn right there. Experience even more so. CNB caught with their pants down at the Roche pit, pretty much. We do have an ult orb up on Sniper. About 700 gold from that. Major style. And he's actually pretty decent up against Tinker.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Because he can just interrupt that TP. Tinker does have 1,000 gold available. And honestly, as much as CNB's grouping up, I'd say you may want to go for something like a level 1 Dagon before you go for your Blink Dagger. Just to nuke somebody down. Disruptor specifically. He's squishy at this point. He's going for that Ags, but the squishy way, basically. Actually, Poncho getting caught out by a fissure. Now going to hit with an AA ulti. He'll TP out, or at least try to, before Bristleback and Earthshaker take him out. Suck it. That has to be one of my favorite lines in all of Dota 2. But yeah, after that, they're all dead about a minute ago. No Viper feel a lot more confident. I'm still not saying they're going to come out on top of this game. They've got a long ways to go for that. But it is something that can happen. Sniper just continuing to farm up. He'll have that Manta style a few minutes ago, it looks like. Things are not looking good for either side at this point. CNB are looking a little better. They're still in control of the game, but as you can see, there is quite a dent in the gold and especially the XP graph after that last one. There's a big stack here for Tinker. Well, not a big stack, but a moderately large stack. A medium stack, we'll say. Hopefully they're going to actually stack it again. Yeah, Bristleback using his Quill Spray to do so. But Disruptor, if he glimpsed him back right now, actually, that could be devastating because it would block the camp, I believe. But it's too late. They didn't get the stack off, though. CNB with the block here. They have a ward down in there. Won't get a kill right now, but meanwhile, Lycan chasing down Hybara. And a nice stun there from the Earthshaker with the Enchant Totem. And it looks like Ancient Apparition is going to live through this. Wolves cleaned up by Garota Cephalda. As well. Poncho getting caught out by Viper right now. Should be able to live through it at least. And it's hard to tell who's really ahead here. If it's one of these questionable games like, well, is CNB throwing or not? They actually will attempt to stack this camp one more time. And they are going to get it, at least. Tinker with the BK Blink. The Blink KB. Yep, up now. It's going to help him out quite a bit. He'll be able to go ahead and keep rearming, marching, rearming, marching, and clean this up pretty quickly. He does, at least in theory, have infinite mana with that Soul Ring and rearm combo. Well, he's got infinite mana anyways, because he can just go back to base whenever he needs to with the Boots of Travel, but yeah, I have to give my MVP award this game currently to the AA. His AA ulti out at the Roche Pit,
Radiant's bottom tower is under
that
attack.
was literally
Radiant
game-changing.
structures are fortified.
And I really think that heroes need to have that kind of power to be able to be
Dire's
viable.
top tower is under attack.
Ogre has that kind of power, by the way. Well, not
Radiant's
exactly,
bottom
but
tower is
he's
under
pretty
attack.
good, okay? No one ever picks him.
Radiant's
Anyways,
bottom tower has fallen.
Centaur now finally with the Blink Dagger up, and CNB I think are getting serious. They're going to start pushing in the tower. There'll be an AA ulti just to clear out these sniper illusions, it looks like. And actually a howl out from Ned. Garota Cephalda does get glimpsed away though. Back to the bot lane. And I don't know who they're... Oh, they're pinging for mana. Okay. I was thinking they were pinging to say, this is your fault, and then I realized it's Ashy pinging. And he's the one who glimpsed Bristleback away. And Lycan had the kill there, I honestly think. Disruptor now, 800 gold from an Aghanim Scepter. And Tinker waiting on the Dagon, it looks like. Could go for a Sheep Stick at this point, which, yes, would be okay, but I don't think it would be that fantastic. Tom is going to continue to throw down March. And Klotz now probably going to get taken down. Does manage to hoof stomp and actually does get caught out. Not by the AA ulti actually. So managed to live there. Sniper activates his invisibility and now is going to throw out the ulti on Hybara. Who mechanisms up, but it's not enough. Viper picks up the gem, thank goodness too. And they try to make a run for it here. But Ned picks up not Necrobook 1 and not Necrobook 2. But Necrobook 3. All at once right here. How good is Viper on a team? I'd say they're okay. But they're not great, in my opinion. They are seriously making some big mistakes. And they're drafting very blandly. They don't really have big initiation that they go in with. And we don't see many signature heroes out of them that are successful. We see the Viper a lot from them on Pardal here, but they've won one game. Garota Cephalda is going to turn around right now with the Bristleback passive up. King RD managing to take him down in the end.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
The sniper going ahead, activating an illusion rune, takes down the tower.
Has fallen.
And that is the last remaining outer tower for your Dire team. Tinker doesn't quite need them to get back to. But as the gold lead grows, it's going to get ugly. Roche is back up already. Either team could go for it. But CNB would have a much safer time. Actually, Tinker manages to take down Disruptor.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I'm actually beginning to think that a Tinker nerf to his cast time could be very viable. However, I really can't believe this game is still dragging out this long. Even with it being as close in kills as it is, Sniper's net worth is practically double Tinker's. It is beyond a double Viper's. It's almost 3 times the Bristlebacks. He's got an MKB, for goodness sakes. Now he's going to build Basher. And, oh, actually, he's not going to build anything right now. There was the courier coming out to him, though, and I'm not sure what with. However, he does have buyback. He's just fat right now, and, Tom does blink forward, trying to chase down Klotz. One more rocket and a Dagon. Gonna finish the job, and he will just TP away. Jakiro's Ice Path a little off the mark.
Is under attack.
Gonna be able to take him out. Jakiro managing to find an Invis rune. And they're trying just to find another pickoff. They've spotted out Hybara here. Actually, the ulti from Lycan and the Howl coming out as well. There will be an AA ulti out onto the Wolves. The Creep's not getting the debuff here, though. Looks like that melee creep will end up falling. Poncho will get jumped on, but actually not taken down. Tinker... Oh, he didn't have enough mana there. That's very unfortunate for him. And Lycan now with a BKB up. It's going to help him a lot, but of course Tinker with his multiple bursts of damage. The fact that he can just... Oh, you got a BKB? I'll wait. I'll rearm. I won't care. Your BKB sucks, bro. That's what he's saying, basically. Meanwhile, regen rune up for Jakiro. We have a TP out from Tom
Radiant's
as well.
middle tower is under attack.
Watch the machines coming out, trying to track down Ned, but they'll just Quelling Blade down a tree and continue to escape. They're finally going to start pushing into the base of the bot tower. Klotz blinks in. They're going to try to go on SS right now. An ulti from Sniper will bring him down to about 2/3 HP, but it's not going to be enough. Klotz with the Blade Mail does manage to turn some damage back around on Viper. Sniper managing to pick up the AA, who was a little bit out of position. Shrapnel coming in, and Tinker actually blocked in here for a moment. Disruptor ulti a bit off the mark, but Hal now coming out as Lycan takes down the top tower.
Dire's structures are fortified.
And actually, ranged barracks with it as well. We're gonna see them go after the melee barracks at the moment.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top barracks are under attack.
The sniper, well, will TP out. That was Tinker. I'm sorry. I'm getting the gnomish mechanical people confused here. And actually, they're going to come in. King RD in a lot of trouble. Does manage to, well, Manta it off. But Tinker able to dig him on down. Sniper does have buyback available. Has an Inglesong in the stash as well. As Ned has pushed in here. Dropped the Quelling Blade for the Basher, actually. In the end, and Centaur able to take down Ancient Apparition. I mean, Tinker is just stuck in his base at this point. I'd actually advocate an Ags for him now, just so he can get extra rockets and stuff to defend against this. Lycan does get taken down by the team, and an Echo Slam used there as well. He does not have buyback. And Viper finally having his Aghanim Scepter, Bristleback with the Pipe, but Jakiro with a Veil, and keep in mind this won't actually just amplify his own damage, this will amplify the damage of Disruptor, Centaur, and Sniper as well. We do have a smoke up on AA, they may be looking to try something fishy here. I don't know what that's going to be at this point. Earthshaker does finally get his blink as well. There's going to be an AA ulti out, just to check Roche, it looks like. There is nobody there, though. And I think they're trying to tell Disruptor to push. I am not 100% sure why they're drawing at him on the map. There is an ice path out from Poncho just to try and farm. There'll actually be a Centaur charge away from the enemy team. Bot's gonna come in here. A nice two-man kinetic field as well as an ulti from Disruptor. And it looks like Disruptor will end up falling. Karada, he falls down, and King RD, well, he doesn't have that mischance thanks to Tinker. And he's actually going to turn around and throw the ulti out at Tinker, who won't quite fall just yet. He's actually going to blink away and attempt to TP out, and he will make it, it looks like. Meanwhile, though, Creep's beginning to approach the final layer of defense for your Dire team. And actually, Bristleback going to get hit in the back with this. Not going to take nearly enough damage, but actually Lycan coming in and chasing him down, it looks like, or at least attempting to. He might just take out AA instead. There is a mischance. I believe that was actually out onto the Wolves. And AA is going to get taken down here. Charge him from Centaur. And an Echo Slam actually used to take down Klotz, and it won't take him down alone. Viper going to have to finish him off there. Disruptor picking off the Earthshaker in the end. King RD just waiting in the wings.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And Viper getting baited into a kinetic field now. Shouldn't be able to chase this one out. Actually, he's going to go around, and this could be bad. King RD going to spot him, though, and start dishing out the deeps. He's glimpsed back by Disruptor as well, right into an ulti, and taken down. There is an AA coming out right now, but won't be able to take him down. And on the other hand, there are creeps still in this base. Tinker's staying alive, but not really able to have much of an impact. Can't get out around the map at the moment. And it is seriously just not working out for no Viper. I mean, they keep the kills close, but the golden XP are nowhere close. They will possibly get caught out trying to Roche again, but not going to make that mistake twice. And they're going to try to catch out Hybara as well.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
We actually are going to have Sniper going for Roche alone here. All by himself. And Roche just can't take the mini stun. The bash is too much. Sniper actually just drops the Ring of Aquila. Drops his hand to Midas. Sells the Aquila to pick up the Midas again. If I were him, I'd sell the Midas. And pick up like a baby crit or something. But... And we do have a little bit of talk coming out from Hybara right now. Garota will end up falling though. And Ashy on a killing spree now as Tinker gets taken down. Bristleback will buy back into the game. Tinker not having that luxury, of course. And the tower finally getting taken down mid. Sniper slows down SS and now is going to start to get hit hard. GG does come out, however, from Hybara. And it looks like the game will be over right now. They're going to try to take Bristleback out one time. Kloss just faking the stomp. It's not going to be long enough to live. As CNB will actually be able to clutch the victory. Crushing No Viper's hopes of getting into the playoffs. CNB have basically secured their slot, and I believe that is their last game until playoffs. We've got 4 more play days. Yakuza versus Pew Pew will be on Monday evening. Saturday will be Isris versus No Viper, Pew Pew versus Young Prodigies. On, I'm going to try to read this right, Tuesday, the 9th, we will have South American Rejects versus Young Prodigies and South American Rejects versus No Viper. Wednesday, we will not have any matches. Thursday, we will have Pew Pew versus Isris, Young Prodigies versus Viper, and then playoffs start Saturday. Of course, guys, I've been your host, SB Revolution 5. Many thanks to you guys for coming out. Stream will go down briefly here, and then come right back up with XCOM. I just need to run and get something real quick. But thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys Saturday for more casting. Of course, I'll be streaming tomorrow, so don't worry about that. Thanks again. See ya.